Hesketh, I've known you for so many years. I know you as a community worker, yeah, especially with young people. What are you doing these days with young people?
Yeah, I like to be said as a community activist because I'm active in what I do, directing most of my work with the young people, that's male and female, with the experience of being a college lecturer for many years. I can route them in terms of qualifications, give them signposts to which qualifications to take, and obviously which career they might want to take. But I'm all about self-enterprise. This summer I worked quite strongly in the Turnpike Lane area at the very famous course called Duckett's Common back in the day, but the young people have rebranded it. It's now TPL, and that's what they'll give you that sort of phrase. We had a fantastic international tournament there towards the end of the program, with 5 international teams, I think Polish, French, Yugoslavia, there was an Italian team, and one other, could have been Belgium, but that was fantastic. That was really well attended. We had it was about 3 Saturdays ago before the carnival.
Okay.
And we had easily, in competitors, we had about 25 teams. 5 of them, I think, were female, which was good attendance of girls. It was a 3-on-3 program, and the public loved it. We had about at least sort of 300-400 supporters supporting their team.
Do you know Councillor, what's his name? Councillor Sheikh Thompson, when he was in power, he had something called the Young Musicians, Haringey. Yes, are they still going?
Yes, it's going through the actual Haringey orchestra. Orchestra, and through that, because I think he did take some of them to his place of birth and linked up with some musicians. They did like a bit of an exchange, or it's a one-way exchange, if you can call that. And unfortunately, Sheikh's not really been too well. He's not been able to sort of keep doing that. But obviously, getting it started going with the young musicians. As you know, Sheikh was a saxophonist, and I went to a lot of his functions, and obviously he's left a legacy in terms of young people and music when he was mayor. And I hope he does sort of at least comes bouncing back on a sort of physical note that he can actually help out and take part. But I haven't seen Sheikh for a long while. I've communicated through phone, but he's not out and about like he used to be when he was mayor.
Okay. Yeah. And what are you doing on the political front? What's it like locally?
Locally, there's a new bar just opened up. A friend of mine called Rankin, he's opened a bar called the All Nations Bar, and that's on Broad Lane. I often pop up there because they like to do a lot of live music. So rather than just DJs and recorded music, they will specialise in, I think, once a month live music. I also link up with the Caramel Bar over in Wood Green. A lot of young musicians are doing stuff there. They have jazz nights and various other nights involving music.
That's socially, but politically, are you doing anything?
Myself, I'm looking at where it's going to go with Jeremy Corbyn. I'm a big believer of the socialistic sort of movement. That's my heart. That's what I'm behind, and I'd like to see what's going to come of that. Obviously mobilising, I think politics are in employment, education and health. And I'm always talking to young people about that. So my politics, rather than be party focused, it's about politically focused for the young people to sort of drive the mantra their way in terms of making sure health, education and employment is and housing, these are the big targets for Haringey to get sorted out for our young people to feel that they can move forward.
Okay, thanks a lot. You take care, and I'll speak to you again real soon. You too. Bye bye now.